Hey guys, welcome back to my channel with a brand new fire alarm test video. Today, I know it's been like 3 to 4 weeks since I did a fire alarm test, since fire alarm test 22. I feel like I should do this one because I reached up to 1 million views and I wanted to give you guys this video. So today, what do we have today? What type of alarm is this thing? It's a... Okay, this is a natural time 624W-AV horn strobe. And I know it looks a lot like a Faraday horn strobe. I think this is the rebranded version. I am not completely sure. And as you can tell, you could see the horn through the grill. So you have the silver vibrator disc for the horn. Some of these horn strobes would have a black vibrator disc for the horn. You could see the vibrator disc through the grill right here. And you can tell there's a magnifier on the strobe. And you got your screws that go in these two corners right here to hold the horn on. And these two are for the mounting. Whoops, did not mean for that to happen. I have this fire alarm leaning against my paper towel holder because this alarm does not really stand up, and I'm trying to help you guys look at the fire alarm straight in front. Let's flip it over to the back. As you could tell, it is a mechanical horn strobe. It's got your mechanical horn on the back. As you could tell, I know this has a missing terminal. The screw terminal is missing right here. It came like that. I am not completely sure. And you have your remaining wire leads going to the strobe. You got the red wire, that's the positive, and the black one is the negative. These two terminals are for the strobe, and these two are up here for the horn itself. And here's your vibrator plate on behind this circuit board right here. Here's your circuit board right here. You see it? Well, the one thing I don't really like about this alarm, because the circuit board peeks out, and it's kind of easy to break too, and that's the one encountered issue that I would encounter for this device. That's the only issue that I encountered. And the model number for this alarm is located somewhere in here. If my camera wants to focus on it, but my camera doesn't feel like focusing on that label. The words are a little bit too small. And you got a little pulsing hammer, and the pulsing hammer is all underneath this thing. I don't know if you could see in there, but there's your little hammer underneath that metal thing. And I don't know what that red thing is in there. That red thing, my 7002T has that too. And let's see what it does. Get the camera back into focus. Okay, much better. There we go. And now we're going to start off by testing the strobe. And how bright is the strobe? Well, that's a pretty good question. And how bright would it be with the magnifier? The bubble right there? How bright the strobe would be? That's a really good question. To answer your question, guys, the strobe is 15 candela, by the way. So it's not going to be too bright, but it might be too bright on the camera to see, but I don't think it's going to be too bright for you guys for the strobe to flash. And let's turn on the strobe. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. That is a little bit bright. And as you could tell, you can kind of hear the capacitor, and this one's actually flashing a little bit slower. You can hear the capacitor in this thing too. It's not too bad. It's only 15 candela. Hey Google, turn off the light.
Okay, turning the table lamp off.
Oh my goodness, that's kind of blinding me a little bit. The strobe is really bright when you look straight at it, along with the magnifier. It is bright when you look straight at it. I am not gonna lie. Alright. Hey Google, turn on the light.
You got it. Turning on the table lamp.
Okay. Let's turn it off. That's enough of that. Alright. Okay, now we're gonna test the horn and strobe together. And this is gonna be a really loud horn strobe, and it's in this alarm sound that it makes is it's gonna sound like the rectangular series of the mechanical horn strobes of the simplex horn strobes pretty much, and it's gonna sound like a Siemens H&H S17 pretty much. It's gonna sound like a Siemens pretty much, like from the mechanical horn strobes from the day, and it's gonna be heck of a lot loud. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Hey Google, turn off the light. Hey Google, turn off the light. Hey Google, turn on the light. Hey Google, turn on the light. Hey Google, hey Google, turn on the light. Hey Google, turn on the light. Holy moly, everybody. That was really Man, this alarm is so loud. The hey Google for me to turn off the light or turn on the light really can't hear me over very well over this horn. This horn strobe is extremely loud, guys. Holy crap. Holy moly. Man. What a blast. Man, this horn does sound like a Siemens fire alarm pretty much. The electromechanical horn strobes from Siemens pretty much, and this thing is really, really loud. You guys could barely hear me saying turn on the light and turn off the lights over this loud horn. I guess this kind of beats my 7002T pretty much, because this thing is so loud. This horn will literally blow your ears out. Trust me. It will literally blow your ears out. Oh my gosh, my ears are ringing. Well, guys, that was intense, pretty much. That was really intense. This was really crazy. This thing is crazy loud, but it does sound pretty clean most of the time, but it does sound a little raspy. I don't know why it does. I think it's because of the age, but I think this was pulled out of a building. I think this was used. So, it was really loud, guys. Thank you for watching this loud mechanical horn strobe, and I really appreciate that. Yeah, I've been running it off 3 9-volt batteries, so 27 volts make this thing sound a little bit healthier. Well, 27 volts is not going to kill the alarm. Don't worry, guys. You can use 27 volts on this alarm if you want to, or you can use 18 volts, but it wouldn't sound pretty healthy on 18 volts. It'll just sound really raspy. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed my commercial fire alarm video, and I hope you enjoyed Fire Alarm Test 23. Man, this horn strobe was really loud. I can't even tell. And it does sound like a simplex 49039220 pretty much. Okay, guys. This was a loud fire alarm test. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope you guys enjoyed it, and that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.